Gerald McCoy is here, Pro Bowler, All-Pro. Welcome, Gerald, but we'll start with you, Nick. Who gives the Cowboys the best chance to win?
So this is not as simple as it seems.
Oh.
It's because Tony Pollard has maybe the most unique college football and pro football reference page you're ever going to see. Tony Pollard, since he was a high schooler, has one game with 15 or more carries.
Really?
Once in college. In college, he was a return specialist and receiver.
Right.
In the pros, he has never had a 15-carry game. So even yesterday, he had 14 for, he was unstoppable. Mm-hmm. And so he has, since high school, he has 537 carries. By the way, he graduated from high school 8 years ago. So this idea that, give him 25 carries, I'm not saying he can't do it, because every time they give him the ball, he kicks ass.
Right.
And it's like, wow, why don't they give him the ball more? But every single one of his coaches at every level of football has been like, can't give you 20 carries. And he's never had it. So this idea that they should just make him the feature back, I would try it once, but I need to see it actually. Yeah. But we saw it for 14 carries. Even yesterday, he had half of the team's carries in a game Zeke wasn't there for. So there's got to be a reason for that. And I do wonder if one of his reasons he's so effective is A, he's so fresh, and B, he has historically gotten a lot of his carries on passing situations. People see him in there for passing, and so he can stack up some big yards. So I think that they will be better with maybe 50-50, 60-40 split going his way. But I'm not ready to just say they don't need Zeke because they have Tony Pollard, because we've never seen Tony Pollard be a workhorse at any level.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart to just have one running back. This is 2022's NFL. Right. There's one bell cow. The bell cow back era is over.
It's just Derrick.
There's
Henry.
one. It's Derrick Henry. Right. There's one.
Yep.
They had Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, you have to have two, sometimes three to get this done. And my personal experience being in the locker room, Zeke is more than just the starting running back. His voice, his energy, one of the faces of the franchise, his presence, everything around Zeke is why Jerry said that. And, Pollard, yes, he's dynamic, he's explosive, but let's just see what a feature running back is. Have you seen Pollard block on third down?
Right.
He don't. Right. But Zeke is willing to stick his face in there. Zeke still, even with Pollard's 3-touchdown day, has more touchdowns. Last I checked, you got to score points.
That's true.
So, I think the two-back system, they should stick with it.
Yeah, look, I agree that Zeke is a leader on that team. Mm-hmm. And that's why, Jerry said what he said. But let's cut to the chase. Tony Pollard is a better running back. He doesn't block in pass protection like Zeke, but he's a better running back now than Zeke. Did you see, and you see it every game, even when Zeke's there, the explosiveness when he gets through the hole. Now, I give Zeke credit for the tough yards.
Yeah.
But some of Zeke's carries, Pollard would break for long gains, if not touchdowns.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he gets through the hole so much faster than Zeke. So I don't think it has to be a problem. I would not change the starting. I would keep Zeke as a starter because I don't want to disrupt things in the locker room. I think what you said, 60-40, 65-35 in Pollard's favor. I've been saying they can beat Thunder and Lightning. Absolutely. But Lightning, Pollard should get more carries now. Because this dude, and I think, Nick, what you said is interesting, but the reason is he was a wide receiver at Memphis, and he came to a team with Ezekiel Elliott. Mm-hmm. So that's why he hasn't had more than 15 carries. And they've said, could he withstand more carries?
Well,
Would he
that's
stay
the other
healthy?
question.
But he's 210 pounds. Right. I don't think we have to find out.
Gerald, can I show you?
It doesn't have to be a controversy.
A graphic, though. This is yards per attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke is at 4.1. It's 32nd in the NFL. Pollard is at 6.2. He leads the NFL. Now, I understand the stuff about leadership, but to me, if I was a coach, I'd be like, hey, need all the leadership. Also, would like to add a few yards.
He's more explosive at this point in their careers, but what you have to do is you have to give him more touches without saying it publicly.
Right.
You can't make it a public thing.
Yeah.
You can't. Dak Prescott him. You had already told Dak, every time he get a chance, he shoot at Dak. I paid you way too much money. Yes, it's a quarterback controversy. No, it's not. Stop that. You can't keep doing this. You can give him more touches, but do it under the radar. Just do it within the game plan and just let it be.
During your heyday, there was only, when you were at your apex, there was only one interior lineman that I think was, all pro-wise and stuff, considered above you in the pecking order. That was J.J. Watt, right? He's played slightly different position. You played 5 technique. J.J., during one of his Defensive Player of the Year seasons, became the Texans' goal line tight end.
Absolutely.
I think he had 3 receiving touchdowns.
2017. That was either 20. I think it was in 2017, maybe.
No, it was
2014.
2014
when they were saying he might be the MVP.
Exactly.
He was
right.
going back and forth with Aaron Rodgers about who's going to be MVP. He was doing both.
He had 20 sacks, and then he scored on defense like Micah, and then he was also scoring on offense. It's unbelievable. Micah Parsons is just a next-level athlete that I believe could play every position on the football field except for quarterback. Like, I don't know. I mean,
athlete.
And by the way, Micah's one of the big reasons, plus that offense. I have to issue an apology to Cowboys Nation.
Oh.
I wrote the week 1, you said, Nick, it's overreacting. And I said, well, their quarterback just broke his thumb, and they looked like the worst team in the league. So they had both of the worst-case scenarios happen. I had them missing the playoffs before the year, and then week 1 I said they're done. I said it's the one team after week 1 we can write them off. Not only are they not done, they're the 3rd best team in the conference. Philly, San Francisco, and Dallas. Yes, I'd play them on offense, and Cowboys, I apologize. I was wrong. Team's really, really good. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.